We are following breaking news.
Yeah, thanks for staying with us as we continue to gather more information about what just took place in Florida. A federal judge there ordering the Justice Department to offer redactions to the affidavit supporting the search warrant executed at Mar-a-Lago. This judge, Judge Reinhart, will then decide what part of those documents can be released to the public.
Now, government officials have 1 week to submit their proposed redactions. Companies, including CBS, sought the release of the affidavit at a hearing today in Florida. The U.S. Justice Department objected.
This comes after FBI agents searched former President Trump's Florida estate last week. They retrieved 11 boxes of materials. We have team coverage of the decision.
Right now, let's bring in by phone our CBS News Homeland Security and Justice reporter, Nicole Sganga, who was inside covering the hearing. Nicole, you were there. Give us the very latest on what you heard from the judge today.
Elaine, Errol, good to be with you. You heard it there. Judge Reinhart has ordered the government to move forward with proposing redactions to the probable cause affidavit connected to, of course, the FBI's authorized search of former President Donald Trump's home. Now, those redactions, they might be full, they might be partial to the court, but they are due in 1 week. That's next Thursday at 12 p.m. And at that point, Judge Reinhart says that he will review those redactions accordingly. He might agree with the government and we might be done. He might not agree, and this might be a back and forth. What we do know is that at this point, the judge says he's not prepared to find that the affidavit should be fully sealed, meaning he's not ready to say, keep this document under wraps. He seemed very open during today's proceedings to line-by-line redactions. And so we could see this process play out over the course of the next few weeks. But it's very clear here that this is, at least for now, a partial win for the more than a dozen media organizations, including CBS News, who were represented by counsel today in court.
And Nicole, I know you're just outside the courtroom. Any reaction from either side as of yet, as far as you've been able to gather?
Well, we just heard from one of the lawyers, a lawyer representing the Wall Street Journal. You heard it there. Obviously very pleased, at least initially, with the judge's decision to move forward in ordering some redactions to be proposed. You know, I will say that one of the things the judge pointed out is that there was not a lot of disagreement between the parties over the law. There was a lot of common ground, believe it or not, within this courtroom. What was sort of up for debate is, okay, how do the facts apply to the law? And so there was sort of a little bit of back and forth there. Now, I do want to point out, for those of us who were also listening, for any indications, any new details regarding facts around this ongoing investigation. Jay Bratt, who was the attorney representing the government, he is a top national security official at the Department of Justice, acknowledged now not only that there is a heightened public interest in this case, but that this investigation is in its very early stages. He said, quote, "This investigation is open. It is in its early stages. We are still less than 2 weeks away from when the court signed the search warrant." Both parties agreeing here that this is a very unique situation, but an interesting clue from Bratt here regarding the ongoing probe into these potentially classified documents that were retrieved from the former president's home. And part of the reason why this is such a unique case of even potentially partially unsealing this probable cause affidavit is because we are so early in this investigation.
That's our Nicole Sganga outside the courthouse, our Homeland Security and Justice reporter. She was in the room as the judge decided that he is open to a partial redaction of the affidavit that led to the investigation into former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate.